Namaste and good evening to one and all. Welcome to Leaders Connect 360's episode LC0179. Leaders Connect 360 is CSR initiative by Bija training and organized by the Mask Leadership. My name is Sri Aleke Pooja. I'm an NLP trainer and author of Lifestyle Liberation book. Leaders Connect 360 is started with the specific objective of inviting 1,000 plus leaders and create a million leaders. It is an online hub where every Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. we learn from top management leaders on Zoom Live, and once in a quarter in each city we have an offline networking meet to network, support and grow with the leaders. That's when we call it Leaders Create More Leaders. Currently all are muted and we will be giving you an opportunity to speak to our guest Mr. Gowtham, founder of Art Kingdom and Walk for Plastic, and panel discussion leader Ms. Alagu, NLP Life Coach and founder, ALisWELL, on the topic Art and Sustainability. Before you're unmuted, let me share that this episode LC0179 is being recorded. First time visitors may click on the WhatsApp, FB, and the LinkedIn links on the chat box to get updated by joining us in creating more leaders. All in-house are requested to turn on your videos, which will help in making the episode highly interactive. So, are you all ready to interact with our guest and panel discussion leader? Then share a thumbs up or smiley emoji in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, before the introduction of our guest, let me also introduce Ms. Bhavani, the corporate trainer and coach, will interact with our guest along with the panel discussion leader, Ms. Alagu. I shall welcome you all. Over to you, Ms. Bhavani.
Thank you, Pooja. Thank you. A happy evening to everyone. Hi all. If may I request our guest to please kindly turn on the video. Thank you, Gowtham. Thank you. Happy evening, everyone. Namaste and welcome to the Leaders Connect platform yet again for the next another exciting episode. Looking forward to have an exciting round of understanding, learning, and growing together. As mentioned by Pooja, I'm Bhavini, trainer, coach, your host, host, whatever you call that as for today's episode and for the episodes that are going to be coming to unfold our season. Yes. So welcome and good evening, King. How are you doing today? Which will be more better, Gowtham or King?
Check. Is it audible?
Yes, absolutely audible.
Yeah. I'm doing great and colorful. How do you do?
Lovely, beautiful. Are you comfortable, King or Gowtham? Because if you say King, then I remember of the Joey King
Yeah.
you have at Kissing Booth.
Yeah, King would do good.
Great, lovely. Welcome to the panel and welcome to the Leaders Connect platform, King. We're very happy and excited to have you. As it's a creative round, I happen to be the backbone of the creative side of my company. So I'm very happy and excited to welcome you as well on my friendship panel for having the creative and beautiful understanding of art and forms. That is, we're going to be understanding that programming session today to unfold them. So yes, It's a beautiful session. Looking forward to learn and know more about what you're going to be adding and giving our guests and all of us today. So welcome to the Leaders Connect platform, King. We're very happy to have you today. Hi, Alagu. How are you doing? Happy
All
evening.
good, all good, all good. Happy evening, happy evening.
Long-
Welcome,
long
Mr.
time haven't
Gowtham.
seen you.
Yeah, true. It was a bit
Thank
held
you.
up.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Yeah.
Great. Lovely. So before we begin, I would request Arul to kindly share the introduction video of our guest and of our panel discussion that will help for the benefit of all our audience to know more about you for the kind of plethora of knowledge that all of us are going to be getting to know from the video. Yes? Lovely. What a demonstration of a wide range of work you've done. If I can see your background well, you already are looking very creative at the background. It's a very beautiful gallery that you've made for yourself. So I believe art is a combination of both creativity and skills. So yes, you seem to be a combination of a complete package of a human being who can think out of the box and deliver the best of emotions and ideas and imagination, creativity. So yes, lovely and nice to have you on the platform. So you already become one of my favorite to be having an interaction. More splendid and valid for this today's episode. So without taking much of your time and allowing Alagu to wait for her round of questions to ask away for our audience, I would like to give away the panel to her. So all the best. Enjoy. Let us all share the knowledge and know what's going to be coming from your questions and answers there.
Thank you, Bhavani. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
And
Alagu.
I'm sure this is going to be a very interesting session and my favorite department, art. So I was actually looking forward to conversing with you because it involves my interest also. So what made you think that art can influence people? Like how did you start?
Okay. I hope this is audible. And on the other hand, I wanted my one more account to share some of the pictures so that it would be easy and even more interactive. I wanted the King Gowtham handle to be as one of the hosts. The back end, could anybody help me?
Yes,
I think Arun will be
yes,
able
Arun
to
can
do
do
that.
it, yeah.
Yeah, great.
yes,
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. Thank you.
Also, if you can help us know how is your name King Gautam? That's already a creative part of your name, so
Exactly.
it's also be helpful.
That's okay. So that's, to be frank, that's one of a very childish stuff, but still I wanted to share. Okay.
Don't
I
worry,
hope.
childish stuff create magnificence of change, so that's beautiful already.
Yeah. Definitely. 1 second. I hope my screen is visible right now.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Great. 1 second. Okay. Done. Keeping it aside, let I share upon how the name King Gautam has come up.
Yeah.
Basically, in my area, where everybody, I hope many of the people have seen Labar on the movie. Okay, so the protagonist will have the name as Get. Okay, similar to that, I had the name as King. From at the age of, like, say, not while doing my third standard, second standard, I had the name King in my area cricket team. So since that, my name has turned into King Gautam. Naturally, I felt really good that having a prefix like saying King or something very strong name, it actually motivated me, and also to do something meaningful to our planet. To live up to the name King itself, it's like adding so much of good values. I felt okay. It's good to have such name, right? So any something to motivate on every single day. So that's why King Gautam.
Lovely.
Nothing much.
Great,
So King
great.
Gautam created the art of kingdom.
Yeah, it's following kingdom, art kingdom, wood kingdom, like no plastic kingdom, and we are also working on many creatives with the waste materials also. So yeah, it's
Okay.
going on. I don't know where it's ending to, but still everything is for good.
Yeah, definitely. And it's
Okay.
very powerful, though it was coined at a much early age.
Age.
The
Yeah.
king word itself is so powerful, and it also gives you and people around you a, meaningful power to
Yeah.
people and to
Eh,
yourself.
eh, Definitely at the initial stages, people started to giggle at me. They made fun of me. But naturally, the name itself made me to do something or the other. But right now, I feel that I'm living to that name
To the name, yeah.
by nature's grace. Thank you.
Yeah. So how did you start with this art of kingdom? How did you think that art can influence people, create a public awareness, and also,
Yeah.
take action towards sustainability? Basically, that's the order of the day now.
Mm. As an artist, I wanted to do some meaningful creatives. Okay, so especially if you are an Indian, you have to do either engineering or a doctor. So many right now, even in the panel, there would be like many engineering graduate as well as doctor graduate. Maybe some people would be doing business, but still the fundamental would be like the engineering graduation. So I ended up in doing the mechanical engineering graduation, but I wanted to become an artist. So my creatives were running all around with the inspiration of nature. I didn't learn art from anybody. So as a child prodigy in art, and I'm born and brought up in a lower middle class family. So making art as one of my medium, especially the traditional art medium, as one of the real subject, and learning about it or doing masters about it was, to be frank, it's like a எட்டாத கனியாஸ் அந்த மாதிரி தான் ஒரு விஷயமா இருந்தது. So I wanted to do art as my passion and as my profession also. So while doing and searching for a job, I also naturally the social cause in me has made me to do various creatives using waste materials, especially this Jallikattu work, and also the center. It talks about the illiterate ornament, which is art regarding women empowerment and safety for women. And the at the right extreme, you could see a fish bone, which is made up of over like 20,000 plus thrown out straws. So in all the creatives, whatever I created, it had the it to conserve nature, and especially to talk about the freedom of anything of everything. So the to the left, tap water waster, which is made up with using 1,500 plus water bottles, and to the right, you could see food waste. So every art which I wanted to talk about the social cause in it, it actually created a huge impact. Okay, and it everything it had an intention of conserving the natural resources. And this is to talk about sanitary pads, GST. The taxation was like at the time 12%. So I made an art using the sanitary pads, and none of the pads are wasted. Everything was digitally painted. So once after the work, it was given to the people. Okay, so the needy people through my mom and my sister. And also, even the water what we used in the to create the tap, it was completely where the well water which was contaminated. So the sustainable action, I feel everybody has it to conserve whatever to save. It's an Indian mentality, right? Like preserve whatever it is. We are completely born and brought up like small and bits of pieces only. It's not like a as most of the Indians or most of the habitual Indians are like completely in the conserved mindset only. So that is one of the key things to take action towards sustainability. And one thing I wanted to talk about here is I'm the artist behind this Corona helmet, which actually made the Corona the first pictorial representation. As an artist, my core intention is to create engagement with the people, to speak about the political righteousness, natural righteousness, and also not only to create artworks and to do and to find results and to create impact. So art is one of the core fundamental because if a kid before speaking they will sing and before walking they will dance. Okay, so art is one of the fundamental. Yeah, before writing they will do all the
They
crimpings.
draw.
Okay, they will do all the draw. So art
I was
is the
going to say.
fundamental. Any awareness, the first thing is to share knowledge. So art is the basic and finest tool you could ever see. Even after creation of AI, let the robot come, let Elon Musk go to Mars, whatever it is, art will be the fundamental and the first pictorial representation. To create anything, there should be a creator. And I believe that as an artist, I shouldn't be in one more Instagram artist who do only the paperwork to do a viral trending video and to make some millions of views. I'm not that kind of artist. I understood how meaningful this skill is, and I wanted to use it for the public's cause and also to make a best out of it. And yeah, as an artist, doing such creatives will make a positive impact and to talk about sustainability in a larger scale. And I think I am one of the chosen person to do these kind of works so that nature will find its way to have a cozy living or something like that.
Universe will confiscate along with you.
Thank you, thank you.
So how work for plastic? So you started with plastics, or you started with something else, and then your journey began then towards plastic.
Initiate. Okay. Okay. Basically, many people doesn't know that what is walk for plastic. So walk for plastic is a simple a jogging activity where we walk, we collect littered plastics on road, we send it to recycle, so something like this. Okay. 1 second.
Yeah.
So we go for a walk, we collect all the littered plastics on road, we send it to recycle. And while you're putting the plastics or the old newspapers, so you used to put it to the Walmart, right? Kailangadan solluvan. So on the photo, we get some money, right? That money is used for the education purpose of the underprivileged children, especially from the waste management team, which means our candidates whom we are selecting, the parents are from the waste management working section, say like conservancy workers, rack pickers, manual scavengers, even recyclers. Okay, we select those people as candidates who are in the bottom line of the economic zone, and we take care of their whatever the needs. Say, let it be pencil or one of our candidate is a national boxing training expert. Sorry, national boxer. So for a training, we have chosen an expert to give the basic trainings or whatever it is. So for our nutrition things, all is actually given through Walk for Plastics collection, recyclable money. So these are our footprints. Okay, so basically by collecting plastics on the road, not only the plastic and the pollution is getting solved. Okay, there is also some person who is getting benefited. Okay, so especially we are providing a quality education to them and also skill upliftment. So these are the things Walk for Plastic is concentrating, and we are also against littering. So one of the common sense which is actually affecting our environment. So we are trying to find solution in all aspects, a 360-degree solution that any public, any citizen of let it be any nation. So littering is one of the basic deadliest thing which is actually affecting our coastal life and also our land terrain life. So Walk for Plastic is being a bridge between nature and as well as the people. So how I founded Walk for Plastic is very simple. By when I was creating the Skiller Whale installation, I used like 45,000 water bottle caps. So while creating this mammoth installation, I went everywhere to collect all these kind of water bottle caps. Let it be our beautiful river Kuam, or let it be Marina Beach, or wherever it is. Okay, I collected. The process itself was very interesting. So from 2015 to 2019, I made say like 10 plus very interesting social artworks. But this particular work made me to realize that not only to be an art director or artist, we have to take one step ahead so that we have to transform these people into something better, where or else the next generation won't have any part of nature to enjoy. So that was that intriguing stuff was actually running behind in my head. So what I did is once after this installation, I started to walk every day to collect all the plastics. I started as a single man initiative, but right now more than 24,000 plus participants have participated in the initiative. And we have walked 1,600 plus days continuously, and we have collected 55 tons of plastic, which is 55,000 kgs of plastic has been recycled. And more than 2 lakh rupee has been saved from this initiative to educate almost 30 plus children, in which nine children are from are continuously getting are our candidates. Okay, so they are the
They get
beneficiaries.
benefited from this. Okay.
Yeah, everything possibly. Whatever the skills, whatever their educational needs and everything. So this is one of the very how to say a very interesting stuff, and also by nature's grace we were able to do to the max.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. That is. We in Bangalore have something called as Ploggers Run. So
Yeah,
where
I know.
so my husband also is part of it. So they go picking rags every day, and it's like they do it in the weekends only. And every time there is there is something to pick up from Lalbagh or Kaban Park.
But we walk daily. The only thing is
Okay.
we are not a weekend based activity. We walk
Okay.
daily.
Okay.
And we are a refined activity of plogging. So plogging collects everything, right?
Correct.
But here the government is actually functioning. Okay, our role is to ensure that to give possible right direction to the government, and also to make people aware that what is happening in and around you, and look about the roads. Okay, because right now the coastal cleanup has turned into some corporate activity. But we only the people from land is polluting the ocean. So my intention is to make people come to the roads, come and you are the person who is littering the
You are the
littering on roads.
responsible.
So
Yeah, you're responsible for it.
yeah. So that's the reason behind it.
Yeah. And also, is it becoming, is the litter getting reduced? What is your observation?
In cities like Chennai, there is bit reduction, but the how to say the habits and the mindfulness is getting reduced. Okay, the people started to use so much of preservatives, and also they wanted everything into be in a fast manner. The fast food culture is really huge. Okay, so they wanted unnatural products more than natural products. They preserve something very chilly, and also chilly in the sense I mean the chill. Okay, the chill substance, and also it costs to
preserved
be
food.
very
Yeah.
effective. Yeah, the aerated drinks or whatever connected to it. So that is actually getting multiplied to 4x. While walking for the first time, I was able to see 1.5 kg, 1.5 to 1.6 kgs for every kilometer. But right now it's around like 2.8 to 3.5. It has
It's
been
increased.
2x actually. No, increased. Increase for every kilometer. Right now we could take around like 3.8 to 4.5 kgs very easily.
What
So
could
it
be
has
the
increased.
reason? Because is it increasing population, or like you said, it's the fast food culture?
Everything accounts, the social mindset, okay, and also they wanted something which is very very fast, okay,
Easy.
so they are not, yeah, very easy also and very cheap also.
Mm,
So people go at the back of the sugary substance and also something which is very cost effective, but it's not healthy. They
mm.
wanted in that manner. They wanted that quick
Yeah,
dopamine
immediate
effect.
pleasure. Yeah,
Yeah. So they are not going at the back of any natural things,
sustainability.
say
Okay.
whatever fruits or whatever fruit drinks or anything. So they are not going there, and especially the water. Okay, so that's people can't take their water bottle and step out. Okay, so they are
They
ready
buy.
to spend like 10 rupees. The
Yeah,
the the worst part is it's not the richest are getting the water bottles that easily. It's
the
the middle
normal
class and the
middle
lower
class
middle
people.
class. Yeah, they are
True,
ready
true.
to spend like 10 rupees, 20 rupees, whatever it is. And not they won't even drink the full water. They will drink like 60% and throw it.
True, true.
So that's the one of the very tough mindset which I couldn't understand. But
Uh,
we are reaching to the wider audience. We are making it aware, and especially we are talking on the aspect of save your money. Okay, save your money on by not
yeah.
spending water. You could save like 400 rupees every month.
Mm,
First thing, and you could save like lakhs of money, say like 15 years afterwards by not entering into hospital for like say for sugar or
mm.
BP or whatever it is by taking all the preserved foods. So that is one that way it's working out for us when
Okay.
we take this awareness in such way.
So how do you think can art installation have an effect? How can you design in such a way that there can be a lasting positive environmental impact?
Okay, for this question, this is like 2 weeks back. We made a very fresh installation for Swachh Bharat's 10th year celebration. So this was made up in Ooty. Okay, so I Love Ooty is completely created with over 2,500 plus water bottles. Okay,
Oh,
so we completely took this plastic on the roads of Ooty, especially at the checkpoints of Ooty, because Ooty has this plastic ban working phenomenally than any other city around the world. To be frank, okay. But still, we could find little bit of plastic bottles all here and there. Very, very, very less. Okay, say we have to walk like for 2 to 3 kilometers to find one plastic bottle. In such way, I'm
oh,
telling.
it's a
So
good news.
that in that way, they made a very phenomenal contribution by implementing the plastic ban. So this installation has sent a very strong message across our nation. And
Mm.
not only that, people, the tourists whomever visiting the Ooty, they understood that this installation is one of the very thought-provoking, and it made them to think about, okay, how many bottles we are using and how our litter is actually affecting the nature, as well as the beauty of the Ooty or whatever the tourist spot. Okay, so they started to think about it, and they are giving how to say awareness to the other public. Okay, so this is one of a very strong message, and we didn't communicate anything to the public. Okay, and especially the kids whomsoever watched it. One of the kid actually given me a review that I won't use plastic ever. Okay, thank you for making me to realize to this stuff. Okay, because kids they understand the issue of it very easily than like 20, 30 years
Than
or
the
even
elders,
50
yeah.
years could
But that's
understand.
very
Yeah.
promising, right? When the kids are, it's the next generation that needs to be taught. And I think you're on
Yeah.
the right track when you do this.
Art sends very strong message very easily to the public. So I believe these kind of installations, this was created a world record, this particular Christmas tree.
Oh,
So So it was kept in Iran and then. So people start right now around like 15 people from the Iran Andhani community are giving continuous plastics to us. Okay,
Okay.
so that is one of a very good sign. So the installations are not only making a aesthetic value to the zone, it also brings up a solution. Priya from Iran and from the community, she would have also given around like 200 kgs of collective waste from the community
From the
itself.
community.
So yeah, so she collects the particular waste from the region. So if this artwork was not there,
Mm,
definitely this change wouldn't be there.
okay. Very
Okay,
true.
so
So that is a
yeah,
permanent installation.
yeah. But right now they have removed it, but still we made a very positive impact. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And even this installation, which we created with 600 kgs of plastic waste for the protection of olive ridley turtles in our Basan Nagar, it's not a permanent installation, but still this artwork made people to realize, oh, there is a olive ridley turtle campaign happening in Chennai every year. And also they understood the seriousness of the issue. Through this work, we got like 400 plus people participating on the sustainable action.
Okay.
Even right now, two shops are giving continuous waste, which accounts to more than 300 to 400 kg somewhere in between in
Okay.
Besanagar region alone. So
Oh,
this is a positive impact, right?
definitely.
Yeah,
So when you
yeah.
started, you spoke about our culture and how conservative we are. So how does that impact our cultural values and artistic expressions intersect in promoting environmental conservation?
See, we are a totally in nature-based tribe. Okay, not only in Tamil Nadu.
Mm.
Geographically all around our India, and we are a nature-based tribe. Okay, our roots are rooted to nature only. Starting from Kolam, okay, it was made with Arsi Mavu. Okay, so where sparrows used to come and eat.
Correct,
Okay,
correct.
so we even a simple artistic form, which is Kolam, it had a very beautiful message that to feed other living beings.
Had a
Yet such a
purpose,
kind of it had even a small art had a greater purpose. But
definitely.
right now we are shattered into pieces, to be frank. Okay, so
Sticker
uh,
column
so
is the
sticker column or even Arsima, we leave about the sticker. Okay, people are not even thinking what is column. Oh, is there something called column? Okay. Oh, wow. So this is right now, but in foreign culture it is transformed into mandala. And Mandala Art Workshop has transformed
that
people
is,
into
yeah,
taking into psychological stuff or whatever. Okay, so I was
correct, correct.
totally, what to say, my mind totally went into some doom state. Okay, so let's not see those things, or how to retain those very positive things. On the other hand, there are many dark side of the culture too. Okay, so let it be any form of discrimination, okay, any form of religious perspective, any form of caste-based perspective, any form of making women into a slavery stuff or whatever it is, okay, it has a very dark side too. But whatever it had the implication of nature, that it had a very great message. So art could be how to say a letter, a reminder that we have to stick to some of the positive side of the cultural ethical values, and we have to retain it so that we could live in a conservative manner with the nature also. But we have to definitely we have to abide to our culture. Okay, we have to on the terms of understanding its importance. Okay, we should also take up the Western culture also when it's coming to knowledge part. But understanding both this thing, how to make our lives into a sustainable matter, should be our goal. Then only we could find a greater solution to this planet, also to our livelihood too. Or else, in near future, we'll be walking to the hospital every day or like every hour or something like that. We have to spend a lot of money on the medicines, and also most importantly to get oxygen mask, or also like to rely on the natural food should be a question mark. So for a fundamental should be once again we have to rethink how our forefathers and how our great forefathers have lived. We have to take some positive impact on that. for sure.
Definitely. Yeah. So, and this is your profession, right? You're an art director. And how do you balance your profession and your contribution to the environment?
Uh, for initial days, it was really tougher for me. Okay, it's like understanding which is good, which is bad. Okay, on the terms of because since I was born and brought up in a very lower middle class family, so I got to be the breadwinner very early stages of my life. But and unfortunately, my art skill was very helpful to take care of my family as well as my surroundings. But on the other hand, it's like yin yang. One part of my passion, I have two passions to be frank. One is to create artworks. Another one is to make people aware about what is running around us. So
Mm.
these are two different extremes. Okay,
So, just
so
a
in
quick
order to
intervention. You didn't pursue your mechanical at all. So, you started your profession
no,
with, okay.
I didn't go to college. In fact, it would be a very wrong side of the inspiring story here. But still, the reason is I did it for my mother. Because my education was completely by selling my property. Okay, so understanding it, I wanted to finish the degree and throw it to them, and I wanted to get lost from this city
First
or somewhere. But being when you are very rooted to your geographical
family. Yeah.
zone, so
Mm.
yeah, most important, more than family, the geographical zone. I love my city. Okay, so I don't want to get away from here. So I wanted to find solution here. Maybe that's the it's a, everything is a missing block and connecting to a finest shape to do something for the society. So I used my skill and also I used my anger to make something better to the nature. So that's what I was doing. So understanding it because if I coming back to your question, if I miss art for like 10 days, I would be to be frank, I go into depression. On the
Ah,
other hand, if I miss doing activities, say for the same 10 days, I would go for the depression. It's like balancing two
both.
huge tons of mountain, okay, initial days. But naturally, I got to understand there is no good and bad. It's completely bad and it's completely dark side of the space I'm living in. ஸோ பழக பழக அடி வாங்க வாங்க உடம்பு தேந்திரும் உடம்பு பழகிடும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஐ காட் டு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் ஓகே லெட் ஐ கெட் ப்ரெஷரைஸ் டு த மேக்ஸ். லெட் ஐ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் வாட் ஐ வாண்டட் டு டூ டு அண்ட் டூ லாயல் டு மை ஒர்க். And finally, I got to a solution that, okay, this is how the world will be and this is how our life will be.
Mm.
Let me make this life better. Let I live happily. Let I enjoy what I'm doing. I love Kupa purifying everywhere. Okay,
Mm.
so and the initiative has made something to a noble cause. One of the student actually told very strongly in an open meeting for like around like 500 people are there. Gautam bro, you made one thing like நான் இனிமேட்டு குப்பை பொறுக்கிறேன்னு சொல்ல மாட்டேன், நான் வாக் ஃபார் பிளாஸ்டிக் போறேன். யாராவது எனக்கு குப்பை பொறுக்கிறேன்னு சொன்னா கூட I made something better to this planet. You made us do something greater thing.
Great.
So really thank you. So this was one of a very strong message.
Yeah.
Okay. Initial times, okay, one of the thing is uh, to become an artist itself is really a tougher thing. Okay, because you have to fight against your family because it's not a
Definitely.
very
It's not an earning
great.
profession. Yeah.
Yeah, more than an earning profession, it's not at all a profession yet. So that's the mindset of the regular
Normal middle
6
class.
to
Yeah. Mm.
no.
Mm.
The regular 12 to 8 people 8 p.m. serial looking lady. Okay, so that's one of the key things. 12 மணிக்கு டிவி போட்டாங்கன்னா 9 மணி வரைக்கும் டிவி பாக்குறவங்களுக்கு வந்துட்டு இதெல்லாம் ப்ரொஃபஷனே இல்லை. ஓகே, ஸோ வி ஹாவ் டு கோ ஃபார் அ மார்னிங் ரொட்டீன். பட் அதுவும் மை ஃபாதர் இஸ் ஈவன் மோர் சுப்பீரியர். ஓகே, ஸோ ஈ வாண்டட் ஒன்லி கவர்மெண்ட் ஜாப்.
Uh,
ஓகே, பட் ட்ரஸ்ட் மீ, நான் இன் கேஸ் ஈவன் இஃப் ஐ வென்ட் டு கவர்மெண்ட் ஜாப் ரைட்
you
நோ
would have quit.
மோர் தென் no, leave that. Right now more than 30 collectors wanted my work right now. Okay, to place my art
Ah,
installation over here and there or there. Okay, that's not very proud stuff for me. The thing is, I wanted, I found a solution that this works. Okay,
Correct. Definitely.
I believed in myself. Whether my mom or whether my dad, but my mom was very, very supportive. Okay, even from the early stages, she only
Uh,
had that thought whether I would win or not. Only that one.
uh,
The thing was, எல்லா அம்மாவுக்கும் இருக்கிற ஒரு பிரச்சனை தானே.
definitely
So
ஒரு
எங்க
பயம்.
அம்மாவுக்கு, so it worked out. By nature's grace, it worked out. அதான் நேச்சர் வந்து என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணிச்சு, நான் நேச்சர் யூஸ் பண்ணல.
Yeah. It is
So
like, uh,
and finally, வாக் ஃபார் பிளாஸ்டிக் கிரியேட் பண்ண டைமிங்ல வந்துட்டு வீட்டில் இருக்கவங்கள நான் வெளியே போக சொல்லிட்டாங்க. பிகாஸ் ஐ பிகம் எ ரெப்யூட்டட் ஆர்டிஸ்ட். ஓகே, ஐ குட் ஏர்ன் இன் லேக்ஸ் அட் த டைம். அண்ட் ஆல்சோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் என்ன சொன்னாங்கன்னா, ஆர்ட்ல ப்ரொஃபஷனான்னு சொன்னாங்க. அப்புறம் நல்ல ஆர்டிஸ்ட் அப்ப ஆனதுக்கப்புறம், ஏன்டா குப்பெல்லாம் பொறுக்கிற அசிங்கமா இல்லையாடா அப்படின்ட்டு பேச ஆரம்பிச்சாங்க. ஸோ பேசுறவங்க பேசிட்டே தான் இருப்பாங்க. பட்
True.
நம்மளுக்கு தான் தெரியும் அது என்ன மாதிரியான இம்பாக்ட் கிரியேட் பண்ணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஸோ அதனால வந்துட்டு ஐ என்ஷூர் தட் இது கரெக்டா எல்லாருக்கும் போய் சேரணும் அப்படின்றதுக்காக ஐ மேட் லாட் ஆஃப் சாக்ரிஃபைசஸ். அண்ட் வாக் ஃபார் பிளாஸ்டிக் கிரியேட் பண்ணேன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 10 டேஸ்க்குள்ளேயே வந்து வீட்டில் இருக்கவங்க எல்லாம் வெளியே போக சொல்லிட்டாங்க. தயவு செஞ்சு எங்கேயா போயிடு, எனக்கு அசிங்கமா இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்ற மாதிரி. ஏன்னா எல்லாரும் கேள்வி கேட்க ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க.
Yeah.
Because I started to do some vlogs as well as do some post. நான் ஏதோ ஒன்று பண்றேன்னு தெரிஞ்சிச்சு அவங்களுக்கு. அப்புறம்
Yeah.
11th டே இந்தியன் எக்ஸ்பிரஸ்ல ஃப்ரண்ட் பேஜ்ல வந்தது, லைக்
Okay.
டெல்லிங் தட் an artist is creating a revolution, something like that. அந்த மாதிரிலாம். I didn't read the article too. Finally my mom understood. Okay, the same day யாரெல்லாம் குறை சொன்னாங்களோ அந்த பக்கத்து ஆண்டி எல்லாம், கௌதம் நியூஸ் பேப்பர்ல எல்லாம் வந்திருக்கான் பாத்தீங்களா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு பேச ஆரம்பிச்சாங்க. And to be frank, that's not the first time I'm coming in the article or anywhere.
Okay.
And one more thing, corona helmet made to all the headlines. Okay, corona helmet வந்து it went to இந்த உலகத்தோட உச்சி கூட்டு போச்சு.
So what did you make that helmet out of?
Helmet is completely made up of waste தான், ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல. டிஷ்யூ பேப்பர், அலுமினியம் ஃபாயில்,
Okay.
வாட்டர் பாட்டில் கேப்ஸ், அதெல்லாம் வச்சுதான் பண்ணது. இட் வாஸ் கம்ப்ளீட்லி கிரியேட்டட் வித் வேஸ்ட் மெட்டீரியல்ஸ். பட் இட் வேற லெவல்ல வந்து வைரல் ஆச்சு அது. இன்ஃபேக்ட் கோவிட் போலீஸ்க்கு வந்துட்டு அவங்க நல்லவங்க அப்படின்ட்டு காமிச்சது அந்த ஓவரால் ஹெல்மெட். ஓகே, ஸோ ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் இஃப் யூ கோவிட் போலீஸ் ப்ரூட்டல் போட்டீங்கனாலே உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் ஹவு பேட் இட் வாஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஆனா நீங்க கோவிட் போலீஸ்ன்னு போட்டீங்கனாலே இந்த ஹெல்மெட் தான் வரும். Okay, so that is the
change the perception of people.
Yeah, the perspective of it. So that's the best thing we got through this portal. Anyhow, so it is one of a very to balance is like to live happily. So that's what I made it. I ensured that both my passion should make me feel better, and also every day we have made it to the fullest அப்படின்ற ஒரு இருக்கணும்ன்றதுக்காக I made it.
Awesome. So to our final question, so what do you think that as individuals we can contribute for the environment? Any simple steps that you suggest? We know
Very, very simple.
Also educated on not to litter, don't use plastics and all that. Apart from that,
இது ரொம்ப சிம்பிளா தமிழ்ல சொல்லிட்டோம்னா இன்னும் முடிஞ்சிடும். யூ லிவ் டு, நீங்க சாப்பிட்றதுக்கும் ட்ரெஸ் போடுறதுக்கும் தென் அதுக்கப்புறம் எங்கேயாவது ஒரு இடத்துக்கு போறதுக்கும் தான் நம்மளுடைய வாழ்க்கையோட மேஜர் போர்ஷன்ஸ் வந்து இருக்கு. ஓகே, ஸோ டு மேக் இட் வெரி சிம்பிள், இந்த 3 ஏரியாலையும் வந்துட்டு நீங்க எவ்வளவு மைண்ட்ஃபுல்னஸோட இருக்கீங்கன்றத யோசிச்சுக்கோங்க. எவ்ரி ருபி மேட்டர்ஸ் டு யுவர் லாட். ஓகே, and every rupee accounts to your future. So whatever you are purchasing today, it's going to affect tomorrow. Okay, whether it's good or bad. குட்னா நாளைக்கு குட்டான விஷயங்களை வந்து நீங்க வாங்கினீங்கன்னா நாளைக்கு வந்து நீங்க கம்மியான விஷயங்கள் மட்டும் தான் செலவு பண்றபடி இருக்கும். ஸோ எதெல்லாம் நேச்சர் கிட்ட இருந்து வருதோ அதை அப்படியே நீங்க பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ணி அப்படியே நீங்க கன்சியூம் பண்ணீங்கன்னா இட் ஒன்ட் அஃபெக்ட் யூ அட் எனி காஸ்ட். The preservative foods and also the aerated drinks, whatever you are consuming, it is affecting you. So இதை நீங்க செல்ஃபிஷாவே ஹேண்டில் பண்ணலாம். நீங்க வந்து சோஷியல் காஸ்டோட பார்க்கணும்னு கூட அவசியமே இல்லை. நீங்க உங்களுடைய உடம்ப பாதுகாக்கிறதுக்கான நேரத்தை வந்து நீங்க செலவழிச்சாலே போதுமானது. கண்டிப்பா இயற்கையை வந்து அது மூலியமா நீங்க கெடுக்க மாட்டீங்கன்றதை நான் பெருசா நம்புறேன். ஸோ கன்சியூம் விச் ஆர் ஆர்கானிக் அண்ட் ஆல்சோ நேச்சுரல், so that it won't make nature into artificial.
That's
So
awesome.
that's it.
It was a very good message. So over to Bhavni. Bhavni, you have any questions?
Thank you, Alagu, for the beautiful session. I would just like to take a minute to first give a clap and applause for whatever you have contributed today. King, you've done a
Definitely.
beautiful job. That's exactly what I told in the beginning, that you're my next friend to be the most artistic side of know this thing. Two things I would like to take inside what you've mentioned over here is one is nature has got the best out of you. So you could give, and the nature has given you that opportunity that you have rightly mentioned, and struck a chord with the nature that's given you peace, happiness, satisfaction, everything. Name le lo, kuch bhi le lo, everything nature has given to you. So yes, you have given a very amazing contribution to the nature. And second is the mother that you spoke. So I feel personally, when no parents want us to be into a profession which is not known to the world, just that they don't like to see their children poor. So they want us to be in a profession which is known. So, ye doctor hai, so you also be doctor. Ye engineer,
Yeah.
so you be engineer. So they're
Something which can be proudly told about.
yes. So when you say art, like, what are you doing in art? Which art? What are you doing? What is there in the art? Which are you? So to make them understand itself is a very difficult concept. So yes, I can relate to that because I go through that. So I would like to share one thing over here. That I started my art creativity in kitchen. So all the leftover
Oh.
food was something out of which I would make some dish.
Definitely, yeah.
I told my mom, Mama, see, this is art. Can you make this? You try. So my art definition started through that. So I was able to explain my mom that this is what is art. So let's not throw away the breadcrumbs or the vegetable leaves. So all that I started to do at home, instead of giving it to dogs, I started to use it for myself. And in that also my mother saw that, Batao, you're taking out the food of dogs also now. What is the point of this?
You're eating that food also.
That's how I started
Fantastic.
to develop this thing, create awareness for my parents at home. But I want to get into art and all that. So yeah, I can relate to almost how the demographic of yours was placed to explain your mother, the world, to get into the crisp and fancies of world and all that. So it's beautiful, lovely. So really amazing, King. You did a very splendid and beautiful job of giving nature the best. And I'm sure nature has given you all that it can and benefited everyone. So yes, thank you so much, Alagu, for the beautiful questions that you've asked and made the conversation and the panel so interesting that people were all glued. I'm sure everybody is very aware about what King has contributed today for this
Yeah.
amazing session. So thank you, Alagu.
Credit to King and the work he's doing. So that made the topic very interesting, the chat.
Yes, absolutely. I'm glad the king has not added the queen there, so then that would have been a distraction. The king has been the king to do the work very well.
No, no. The thing is, we had a very less time to explain everything. So without her, she's a Walk for Plastic volunteer. So my
Lovely.
wife's name is Surya.
Okay.
So she's an architect. Okay, so
Lovely.
she was an art fan. Then she participated in my initiative, and she had the great courage to come and say that she wanted to marry me. Then I told her very clearly that I'm a person who gonna collect rubbish, and also I used to make artworks. I don't know whether I'll be the right person, but still she wanted me to be a companion. And
Oh,
right now I
lovely.
have a 13-month child. Okay, so
Oh,
we are having a very
Lovely.
great
Lovely.
yeah, we are
Amazing.
having a very great
Amazing.
time. She's being how to say my everything right now, because without her I couldn't have taken this initiative to the next step.
definitely.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Great.
So that's
so
a blessing for
definitely,
you.
Blessing.
she's because of Walk for Plastic, I was able to meet her. Okay, so that's also a
Okay.
nature sign.
Hmm.
So nature wanted
Yeah, as
us
I
to
said,
connect.
universe is conspiring even with the life partner.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
And it takes a man courage to stand up and say that I might not be the right person for you because I would not want you be upset and have a hard time in your life.
Yeah, even till today, okay. So she's sacrificing her weekends because on every Saturday and Sunday, I'll be collecting all the
Waste.
garbages from here and there. Okay, so she's sacrificing a lot. Right?
Yeah,
How?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, but then
So
it
So
she's
is
very
I
supportive.
saw hashtag
investment.
Sathukuti in LinkedIn. So what's his name?
Yeah, his name is Satvik.
Satvik. Okay.
Satvik. Oh, okay.
Satvik. Yeah,
Lovely. Satvik
Nice.
yeah.
is pure. In Hindi, it is called as the most purest nature form. Satvik, the purest form. So it's a lovely
Oh,
name. Surya and I think Gautam ka Satvik combination that's come to the world and nature. So lovely. Very nice. Interesting, King.
only
Good
today I
job.
know the meaning of the name. Thank you so much.
There in Tamil also, Satvigam. Satvigam and Satvik.
Satvik, yes.
But he is not Sadvigam. He's வேற level.
That is current generation, Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
Great. Lovely. So let's give others an opportunity. Going to the next section.
Definitely. Yeah.
Others. Thank you, Alagu, for the beautiful question. I'm sure
Thank you
everybody
so
has
much.
been able
Thanks
to
for the
connect and
opportunity.
know from your question panel. So great, lovely. So let's keep the floor open for others who could want to join and ask questions to King. King will be more than happy and pleased to share his experiences and also allow you people to connect with him. So yes, anybody want to ask question? Hi, Herman.
Good evening, King. Hi, good evening, madam.
Good evening.
Really inspiring to really see such a wonderful artist who spends a lot of time, especially his passion involving in conserving the environment as well. Normally, students who are in schools as well as in colleges do have this inspiration, but then they don't know how to pursue it on a long run because of financial crisis or finding a right job place. It takes a lot of courage for a man like King Gowtham to really go out of the way to meet out all these things and still fight it and then bring art to such a success for the conservation of nature. King Gowtham, congratulations to you. I am very happy and glad that you are really gone out of the way to really create an impact as well. I was very much inspired by the turtle which you had shown down over there. Thank you so much. You inspired me. I'm an artist as well. We work on neurocontour art, which is one of its own kind in the world, where we do a lot of healing with art as well. Thank you so much. It's been so inspiring that you have really brought out such installations. I request you should really involve yourself in the Kuchi Binale, which is coming up shortly as well. So try to enroll yourself for such contemporary installations down over there, which really makes an impact. Because every artwork what you have really done takes a lot of precision, takes a lot of time, takes a lot of time to collect as well. And this hard work has to be rightly appreciated by the government of Tamil Nadu and as well as by the government of India. May you have the best things coming across in life. I'm really happy that you have inspired the younger generation in a much better way rather than the art teachers what they are doing right now. All the best. Congratulations. I have no questions to you because I feel how much you have gone out of the way. I've met a lot of artists all over the world. Ultimately, we do a lot of research on art as well. But the installations, what you're really putting out, is quite easy to install. But to do the process behind it is not all that easy. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of passion to really get these network of people going on for a very long time to collect such amounts of plastic is not a joke. And this has to be really taken up very seriously by the government. I am really happy when you mentioned about those 30 collectors basically connecting you because art plays a vital role all over the world ultimately to give a wonderful impact. And all installations around the world, has a different impact as well. And I'm very happy, like states like Tamil Nadu are changing nowadays, and you're really using it and bringing out in the wonder. Special appreciation to you, gentlemen. First time I have not heard about you. First time I'm hearing about you and you have inspired me and my team. We are working with the team over here, and we are there. This is Mr. Anthony who takes care of R&D. Right? Thank you so much. It's been really amazing to really listen. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Herman.
Thank
you
you,
for the
Herman.
right words. I'm sure King will be more than happy and pleased to know that. And a testimony from your will also add value to King. I'm very sure about that.
Yes.
Lovely. So, with the pressing time going on, I believe the next questions or the following questions, if anybody has got, we could take up on LinkedIn platform, or I'm sure King will be very happy to connect with you personally as well. Is that right? Is that okay, King? Will you be able to do that?
Yeah, definitely.
Any questions? Looking in the pressing of time. So I think you already have given so much of contribution in our today's episode. Everybody is wanting to look forward to, first, thank you for what you've done, and second, to then think what could be more beautiful in forms of creativity and art for themselves to understand more. So great. Not giving, not taking another ado of time. I would not want Rashmi to be adding some value asking questions quiz. Last time she was a very creative person to give a very twist in the questions. So looking forward for anything creative this time as well. So yes, Rashmi, over to you. You could ask me the quiz question.
Hi, Bhavani. Thank you so much. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Hi, Gautam. It was a very inspiring discussion. Maybe I can use less of makeup if that if that would help the environment. I don't know exactly.
Okay.
Maybe less lipsticks, less eyeliners. If that would really help, then yeah, I'm actually wanting to do it. The question is, what is King's perspective of art? Art for him should create engagement among people, create awareness, create impact, talk about sustainability, or is it all of the above are true?
Okay, you've mentioned the question in the chat, or yes?
I just mentioned.
Okay, great. So in benefit of everyone, so let's have a quick look at the questions. So we're already getting answers, all of the above, five. So yes, Rashmi, you could just tell us who is the person who is the winner for the question.
Hi, it's Indwin Joel. Congratulations, Indwin.
Indwin, you're winning, Indwin. Congratulations, Indwin. Hi.
Congrats, Edwin.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Great. So I'm sure Arul will reach out to you. Your friend will reach out to you, Indwin, to share you the book and congratulate you
बुक
for
बुक
the
बुक
prize that
देने
you
की
got.
जरूरत नहीं है 19 तारीख को मिल लेंगे
Okay, I just wanted to say something, if you may allow me to say it.
Quickly for 2 minutes.
Yeah. I believe that art always springs from nature, and I think so. Gautam is doing a beautiful thing by gifting back to nature what nature has given him, and that is art. So, thank you so much.
Lovely. Great. Thank you, Rashmi. Thank you. So, Indwin will be winning a book of A Blueprint to Abundant Success by Mr. Bhaskaran. I'm sure the picture of the same was already shared and displayed by Arul. So, thank you, Indwin. Amazing winning for the quiz today. And yes, for awareness and information to everybody, and a quick understanding of the upcoming rocket goals that we're having on 13.0, which is on 19th of October. On Saturday, it's happening at Savera Hotel. I'm sure, King, you are absolutely busy. As you told, your Saturdays, your weekends goes and buying up the scraps and filling that up. But we would request you to be a part of a program. It's on eco-diversity. So it's a beautiful program where we will be having a nature's combination and life conservations talk. It's going to be a panel discussion. So we would be very happy if you could take a part and be a member of the program. It's going to be on 19th and Savera Hotel. Yes, it's going to be in the evening. So I'm sure the first bit of yours is going to go for the nature, for the world. The second bit can be a part of you being with us.
Definitely, I'll be there.
Great. Arul will help you with the flyer and other details so that can keep you looped and connected for the program that's coming on 19th. So quickly, if we can take a quick understanding of your summary, moving to the next segment. Hi, Nilay. Welcome to the Leaders Connect platform. After a long time, I'm seeing you.
Yeah. Good evening. Thank you.
Good evening. So we can quickly have a summary from Nilay, please.
Yeah. Yes. Good evening, one and all. And thanks to the Bija training for this opportunity as summary leader. Dear Mr. Gowtham sir, really wonderful insights on your art and sustainability. And you made a lot of thought-provoking points. And the summary is a key point. And yeah, you have, Mr. Gowtham created two initiatives, that is the Art Kingdom and Walk for Plastics. And the art of public awareness. And he uses the art as a medium of communication and passion and profession. And he focuses on women empowerment and social causes and nature conservation through art. and created art pieces from waste materials such as water bottles and raise awareness on issue like water conservation, food waste, and sanitary pad for GST reduction. And also created a corona helmet, which positively impacted public perception of police roles during the pandemic. And he believes the art is a fundamental for creating and sharing the knowledge to drive societal change. On the Walk for Plastic initiative, and he involves the walking, picking up the plastic for recycling, and using the funds to educate children, and focus on uplifting education and knowledge through the recycling efforts, and highlighting the littering as a deadly issues for the society. And especially on mindfulness and sustainability. And he emphasized the importance of the mindfulness and reducing plastic waste and avoiding littering. And he criticized the modern consumer habits that increasing waste, like 4 kg of waste per kilometer. And he advocates the carrying water bottles from home and avoiding processed food for better health. And he participated in the Swachh Bharat campaign and collecting 2,500 plastic bottles in Ooty to spread awareness among the tourists. And especially on an art role in nature and society, he created a turtle sculpture using a 600 kilogram of plastic, spreading awareness of olive ridley turtles to over 2 lakhs of visitors. And he stresses the nature is the foundation of our roots, as shown in the simple art form of like column, which convey the message to feed insects or small elements. And also, he believes that art can help address negative social issues like religious and gender inequality. And he wants to balance art, family, and profession to achieve self-satisfaction. And he wants to encourage the mindfulness, avoiding plastics, and choosing natural and organic products. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Nilay. Thank you for the beautiful summary. Thank you for wrapping up the understanding of whatever King has shared. I'm sure all those who have been here and there with respect to their work, they have definitely understood what has been given and offered by King today. So great. Moving on to the next segment. As all of you are aware, we're coming up with our 19th. We're on 19th. We're coming up with the Rocket Goals. It takes immense pleasure to invite all of you. So I'm looking forward to have all of you present and be a part of our Rocket Goal journey as well. And to understanding of it, all of you can please be connected through LinkedIn and the Rossi Digital platform so that you people can get more and benefits out of what we do in the networking platform. So yes, moving on to the understanding of the program, I'm sure all of us have been very happy connecting to King with understanding what he has contributed. I'm sure all of us at least are clear that we can contribute and participate, if not outside, from your homes at least, to make our nature and environment clean. So I'm sure this bit can definitely be done. As women, we do. I don't know about the men. As women, I definitely do. And as women, I'm sure everybody does it. So yes, so combination of men and women together will definitely bring in changes with respect to having a beautiful nature around you. So yes, one bit of work will definitely bring difference. So understanding of that globally, thank you all. Let's moving on to the further segment with vote of thanks, which will be done by Ajaya. Hi, Jaya. I haven't seen you after Navratri. Welcome to the Leaders Connect.
Hi, ma'am. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, happy to meet you, ma'am. And once again, happy evening, everyone. So,
Happy evening.
very, very, very great times with the King Gowtham. So, one word to say to the Gowtham sir, your results speaks a lot more than a words. So, I use a metaphor like the heavenly God definitely will prize you and make happy with your good deeds, because everyone's longing for going to the heaven, but everyone's forget the current life heaven is in the planet. So your contribution to the heavenly God, so the planet and the universe will be very happy about your good deeds. So let me quickly share again the purpose of the community. Leaders Connect 360 is a hybrid model. Leaders Connect community where every Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. we invited a leader who is a master in their field, providing solution for a real-time leadership challenges, much like a valuable experience we had today from our guest King Gowtham. Additionally, every last week of the month, we invite an author to share a knowledge and insights from their book. Please follow our social media platforms to get updates from our weekly episodes and quarterly events. Joining our community is very simple. Click on the social media links shared in the chat box. It gives me immense pleasure to thank our guest, Mr. King Gowtham, and our panel discussion leader, Ms. Alagu, and moderator, Ms. Bhavni, for I'm pronouncing the right time. So, Bhavni, for investing their valuable time in sharing their experience and insight with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaya. Thank you. Thank you so much. So names are definitely very important. So yes, you pronounced it very correct. So thank you so much for it, Jaya. So great. Thank you for the video. Do we have the video? Vote of thanks video, Arun. Do we have that?
Guests and everyone, kindly accept our gesture of thanks through the special thank video.
Yes.
Just a moment. All challenge in my system. Just a minute.
No problem. No problem. It's okay. I'm sure everybody has received a thanks and vote of appreciation from all of us. So that's absolutely fine. One quick question I would like to ask King is, I'm sure that all this development of King idea has been a very great influence of knowing our history of kings who have been a very, very strong part in contributing in art and culture. Do you agree with it, King? All our kings, the reign of kings that we've had, mythologically also, they've been a very, very strong and very, very intrusive people in contribution of, art and culture. Which mythological character you could associate when you talk about art?
Mythology character. Ravana.
I just support you in that. I was just having that in my mind. Ravan has been, and I'm not quite clear how many people have seen Ravan. I mean, how many people have read Ravan that well. But yes, I want to know from you quickly in 2 lines if you can tell us what is that about Ravan that's inspired you to take his name.
It's very. First of all, the name Ravan itself is a very, and he comes from the main part of the India, okay? Indian country and surrounding. And I don't know, I have a very strong love towards the mythology character Ravana because we celebrate all other kings around the world. But Ravana is considered to be the other side of the history. But I feel that Ravana should be celebrated more than any other person.
Very true.
But since you asked about the question linking with the art and the culture about it, he's very devotional and he's very, very loyal to whatever he does.
And he plays Veena very well.
And
Yeah,
I believe these are the one of the core things which actually resonates since you asked for.
Right, absolutely. I really like Ravan's nature, the architectural look that he gives, the beautiful, phenomenal description he gives for Lord Shiva. It's like unbountiful of understanding that he is given for that power that he has got. So I really admire, and the art that he's given for the Lanka is a beautiful thing. The architectural way, the artistic way of describing Ram, having a place for Shiva. This is beautiful. So I was just hoping that you would also say Ravan, but yes, I'm glad that great minds have thought alike. So great. Thank you, King. It's been a wonderful time to be having your presence and having spent with all of us today. I'm sure all of us are very happy, delighted, and excited to know and learn from you, especially how you have been a part of the nature and how nature has given you and you've given back to nature. So I'm sure all of us are very happy about it. So we're moving to the next segment of networking. Would you prefer to continue or you would want to take a break?
No, I would stay.
Lovely, great. We'll be having more time to have a talk and interaction with you. So yes, so it's an open networking platform for all of us. All of us can have our videos on if you all would like to be free to connect and to meet and greet each other.
That's after the video. The video is ready now.
Video is ready?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Before the video, I would like to just
Yes.
have a word with Gowtham saying like you have a great conviction and continue to do this. And your perseverance shows that, you continued in spite of people telling you not to do. So continue the spirit and you're doing awesome. So please, we'll also be part of it.
Please do. Don't stop at all. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a part of it. Don't worry.
Please. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it would be like even a great session. Like if Arun as well as the mask overall team, if they could arrange a walk like physically, that would also give them a very great experience.
That is what I was about to say, Mr. Gowtham. We will collaborate and do it. Yes.
Yes, I would be happy to initiate a walk for you anywhere, anytime.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Gayatri is there. Gayatri is part of.
Great. So, Gayatri, I just moment from you quickly have the video so that Arun will not have to waste this time and technical issue will not happen again. So, we'll quickly take the video and we'll be opening for all of us to talk and interact. Lovely. I'm sure Arun is satisfied now. Thank you, Arun, for that